life and my wife. I vow to gugma ikaw because you are the best woman I've ever known and the only woman with whom I will make a family, a home.
Early this day, I said I do, but to me that means I will. I will be with you and stand by your side in good and bad. I dedicate myself to your happiness, success, and smile. I will always protect you from harm and stand with you against your troubles. I chose you and promise to always choose you as my husband every day we wake.
I vow to gugma ikaw. Through every struggle and every challenge life presents, to never surrender, never give up, never relent.
Dignos, did you come here of your own free will to bind yourself forever in the love and service of your husband?
Yes.
My heart, what is it that you do?
Daniel Edward Wilson, did you come here of your own free will to bind yourself forever in the love and service of your wife?
Yes, I do.
The moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire.
Elsa Dignos,
Elsa Dignos,
I give you
I give you
this ring,
this ring,
wear it
wear it
as a reminder
as a reminder
of my vows,
of my vows
of love,
of love,
fidelity,
fidelity,
commitment,
commitment,
and that
and that
you can trust me
you can trust me
all the days
all the days
of my life.
of my life.
You set my world on fire. You set my
Daniel Edward Wilson,
Daniel Edward Wilson,
I give you
this ring,
wear it
as
as
a reminder
of my vows,
of my vows
of love,
of love,
fidelity,
fidelity,
commitment,
commitment,
and that
you can trust me
all the days
all the days
of my life.
of my life.
like the moon is the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire.
I vow to gugma ikaw. No matter where goes the journey, to always try and be happy, holding, loving, learning.
You'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
I will love you forever, my baby. Let's make this day last forever. And to my baby girl, Lexa, who's not in here, I love you with all my heart, and I will promise to take care of you and your future siblings.
I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old.
I vow to gugma ikaw and create with you a world built to our own design, where the laughs will forever outweigh the cries.
You set my world on fire.
and welcome to our Philippine webcast live tonight. I hope you are all doing well and stay positive as always and all times. For those new to our website or to this webcast, please click the green button on top of this video to send your instant message. Sad to say, but Philippines are still no up-to-date news for the Philippine tourist travels. But we would love to talk to you. All your concerns, just send it instantly, and I will honestly answer all those questions. So for tonight, tips for tonight actually is entitled Odds of Dating the Right Filipina. Odds of dating the right Filipina. So guys, pay attention on this few lists that I listed or I write down for you guys to take note of it or to at least know about Filipina traits. Here is some list of a few traits or actions Filipina shows when they have serious intentions to you guys and to the relationship that you are going to build. So here is list number 1. Of course, shows up on date schedule or schedules on time, or if late, at least consider her reason. Number 2, ask a lot of questions about you. Same goes to both sides, of course. Number 3, holds your arms casually. Like she's open to physical contact as long as it's appropriate in public or appropriate in private. Depends on your progress on the relationship that you are building. Number 4, she wants you to meet her family, of course. That's a big deal for a Filipina when she is serious into a relationship. She wants, of course, her family to know you, and she also wants to know the opinion of her family about you. So just pay attention, just be yourself, but at least be considerate on her family, of course. Number 5, putting effort to spend time with you, of course, between work and family. Of course, when you go there, there is limited time that you are there. So they wanted to squeeze their time to be with you, even if she has a demand, work can be demanding and family issues. So at least if she shows that, then you can really know that she is interested to you and wanted to be serious about it. Number 6, doing little things for you. She's gonna, like, for example, help you with your breakfast, doing like assisting you with the order if you are going to date, or assisting you with your stuff that you're gonna get ready for, preparations for yourself, or for anything that's small things that could be like, especially when you go to date. I've seen a lot of couples every time we go to our excursions. The ladies, we do the special activities like riding a horse or doing some extreme adventure. The ladies, most of the ladies will going to wipe your sweat on your forehead or wipe your sweat on your back. So small things, but really appreciated, and it gives a lot of it shows a lot of care to you guys. Number 7, she pays attention when you're talking, because of course, if she wants to learn to know you better, she would have to listen to you and listen to and value your opinion. I mean, yeah. Number 8, she's interested to know your future plans. Your future plans, either where you're going to live together, with future kids, or if you don't want kids anymore, what would be your plan if she have kids, like that. Stuff that's small, but it values a lot when it comes to family. And lastly, it would be body language. So when it comes to body language, if she is really looking forward or serious to intention to you guys, to you, it would be like lots of eye contact, lots of smiles that she shows to you. She stays close to you and she likes to be in your space. I hope you like those lists that I prepared for you guys and take notes, especially when you are ready to go and meet them in person. It will be an adventure, and we will be there to assist you and to guide you with those experience. Here is the first message comes from the clan. He said, "What are some things men do that ruins their chances with a Filipina?" Number one, first and foremost, would be harassment, like especially physical, like physical harassment by words or by physical. That would be a big no-no for a Filipina. Because guys, most of Westerners are most of our foreigners are larger than them, so it would be too much for them to handle. Yeah, they're so tiny to get those, and they will gonna see that it's not worth it for that to experience, to take risks, to go to show to see that you are already showing those kind of traits, and then risking her life or herself to be with you in an unfamiliar places, when she will going to travel with you, or when she is going to stay with you in your country. And then demands that would be too much for her to handle, or too early for too early to deal with it in a relationship. And then hurtful opinion, especially when it comes to family. Most of Filipino women are sensitive when it comes to family and to themselves. Just show that you really care, that just show that you values her, then that would be at least that you're a good man, that she can trust herself to be with. And next is from Aubrey. Aubrey says, "Hello, how often did your husband visit before you were able to come to the Philippines?" I think it would be like around 3 times. Yeah, 3 times. It's because it's not just because I mean, sorry. It's because he also works at AFA, so he do the videos and everything in the offices, and we have four tours each year, so that is why he was able to come visit me with those times. He usually he always when he's in the Philippines, he always get me to the Davao, and if he's doing the Cebu tour, then I have to travel to Cebu to spend time with him while working. So yeah. So it depends on you guys. We have some clients too who only went to the Philippines once and do the tour, and then after that they got engaged, process their visa, then she's already in Louisiana right now. Yeah. So it depends on you. We have also some guys who meet in the Philippines first, and then on the second they went to Europe or Disneyland in Hong Kong, like that, to meet up and have spent time while waiting for the fiancé or to the visa to be approved. So it depends on your availability, guys, and just stay strong and keep communicating on your long distance relationship when she is in the Philippines and you went back home. Here's from Ephraim. Do Philippine women ever regret moving to America? It's rarely to happen. It depends around 10 to 20% ladies might experience those regrets. It's because probably one of the reason is the place where you're located, like especially when it comes to when snow snow states, like there's no too much snow for her. I think it's too much for her to handle snow, so she might regret that. And then it's hard to drive when it's snow, when and it's snow, yeah, you know that. And then when if it's she's like one of the also one of the reason is like when she's away with her kids, like one of the reason why she wanted to break up or to, I mean, she wanted to go back to Philippines is because she is not with her kids. That is why from some of you guys who are looking for a, I mean, who are in communicate or get fiance with a kid, at least if she is 10 years old, 10 years younger, I mean 10 years below younger, then I hope you guys would think of as a motherly instinct to not be to not to don't let her be separated with her kids. That is one of the most of the reason. Yeah, separated. And then communication with the family. As long as you guys are going to be supportive to her, help her out to move on, or I mean adjust on you American culture or American lifestyle, then just help her out. It would be rare to happen. It would be not too much, as long as you make her sure and show her the good advantages of being with you. Because number one reason why they wanted to be here is because most of the ladies, of course, it's because you are there. She wanted to, in a relationship, to make it stronger, to make it legalize, or make it more to get it ready for building a family. Then of course you should be together. Here is from Alexander. Are Filipinas able to travel to the United States or Mexico easily? I am tired of waiting for the country to reopen. Unfortunately, Alexander, Filipinas right now are the government of the Philippines. It's not forbid, but they encourage the Filipinos not to travel in other countries. It's because of the COVID. And if she's going to Mexico or United States, that would be still takes very long time, since the embassy in the Philippines or U.S. embassy are now in backbone or pending cases with the traveling. So it's still hard for that, Alexander. What I can advise you is, if you wanted to, like, if the Philippines are still closed, you can go to, actually there are one or two island in the Philippines that's open right now, but you still need to quarantine first. I have some clients who go to, they go to Thailand first and do the quarantine for 14 days, and then travel from Thailand to Boracay. Boracay is open now. Boracay Island is open now for tourists, but you should come from Thailand. Here is from Benjamin. He says, I often hear Filipinos are not interested in talking about intimacy. How would a guy bring such conversations up with a woman they expect to have such a relationship with? Yes, Benjamin, it's Filipinos are very conservative. They are too shy to talk about it. But it depends on the situation. It depends on the ambience. She might open up with that. Like, especially, I started to become, like the ladies would started to become to talk about intimacy when they have something to can be assured of. Like for me, I started it when we started talking about it when I got engaged with him. Yeah, but because it's intimacy might be too much for us, for most of the ladies in Filipina, since we wanted to know the guy first, in who he really is, his personality before we do physicals. It will be more intimate when it comes to after talking, after the process of getting to know better first, before the intimacy, because it's quite hard to have an assurance for us ladies, like for us, to open up with those topic, because I think it would be inappropriate. I mean, it depends on the progress of your relationship. If she already knows you enough, or she already are both sides would already know enough about yourself, then I think she will going to move to the next step for talking about that kind of intimacy. But it depends also on the ladies. There are some ladies who already in the Philippines, especially with those city girls in the Philippines, I think they are more open up with those topic. So it depends. You have to read her mood, and read her personality if she can. But if you wanted to get on that topic, just mention it, because some of the ladies are just waiting for you to open it up. So just talk about it. If she's going to answer, then that's good. If she is not going to answer, if the topic is too much for her, then just give her time. Just keep it slow if it's too much for her to handle. So Benjamin, just give her time, and it would also be nice, like give her a hint first before going to that topic. Like for example, just like for example, like in 5 dates, I think I five to more dates. If you have those already with her, then at least slowly think about it, slowly open up those topics for her. Here's from Ralph. Can't wait to hear this episode. Thank you so much, Ralph. Welcome to our Philippine webcast. It's October, guys. It's 10. Oh my God, it's 2 more months to end this year, and next, hopefully by the end of this year, we will have a new update from the Philippines. So guys, just stay patient. Here is from Gary. Hi Rana, could you go over the plus and minis of picking either Cebu or Davao for tour? Yes, Gary. So Cebu and Davao doesn't have too much difference. It's just that Cebu is more civilized than Davao. Cebu has more hotspots to offer than Davao. But Cebu, when it comes to ladies, Cebu is more like they are more open up to a city type of girls. It's because although they comes from different islands and provinces nearby Cebu City, since it's far for them, so most of them are living independently in the city to get closer to their jobs and more job opportunities. So they are more independent and more civilized women. Then Davao women are bigger region, bigger when it comes to land, but they still consider it as a province. So the ladies are more into suburb type of girl, where they even though some are living independently, but they are still very close to their family, or most of them are living with their family, so they are a little bit more conservative and strict when it comes to family's guidance. Yeah. So that is all, but still for same values, same culture that we have. It's just difference in the environment they are currently living in. Here is from Marital Theology. Hi, Marital Theology. He says, Ronaloo rules. Thank you so much. So much. I am not. I'm just sharing the rules. Just the spokesperson. For those who are, of course, I'm a Filipino, comes from Davao, and I would love to share all the news and experience and the observations I have with when it comes to dating a Filipino woman and to you guys. Here's from Mark Smooth. Hello, Ranalu. Hello, how are you guys? How are you, Mark? Welcome to our Philippine webcast. From Percy, what if I don't eat seafood? Would the Filipino family be understanding of that? Yes, of course, Mercy. We won't going. The Filipino families won't going to force you to eat seafoods. We most of Filipinas, or we were, of course, wanted to share to you, and we wanted you to try to eat seafoods. It's because we values this motto as the family that eats together stays together. Since we love food, we would love you to eat food too. But if you don't, then we respect you. Just respect our kind of lifestyle, our kind of food lifestyle that we do, and same goes to you. We have this. My husband doesn't eat seafood at all. I mean, he eats like at least tuna or salmon, yeah, but not much. So it depends. But I'm just, especially when it comes to cooking fish like that, it's stinky. It stays in the house, so I have to go outside. I bought me like portable cook so that we could cook outside like that. So guys, just don't be. It's not a big deal. It's just like it's respecting each other's opinion and traits, or what you do like and dislikes. Yeah. So it's fun to have an adventure like that. So don't worry about that, Mark. They will of course understand you. I mean, Percy. From Michael, what is the current travel situation in the Philippines? I want to get over there already. Yes, Michael, unfortunately, Philippines are still not open for tourists. We will looking for early next year to at least check if they are opening up. Yeah. We would love to. A lot of clients, a lot of guys who are now doing an open reservation just to get the slot for the next tour that we will going to have in the Philippines. But for now, there is still no guarantee and no timeline as to when will that be. There are some the only U.S. citizens or foreigners who can travel there is those who are already married to already married or fiancé with married to a Filipina who lives in the Philippines. Here's from Ronnie. Are any Filipinas over 5'5" tall? I'm 6'5" and wonder how that would look being with a Filipina. Yes, Ronnie, although there are like at least 10 to 20%, 10 to 15% that is height 5'1". I think less than 10%. Yeah, the average height of Filipina, it would be 4'5". I mean 4'11". Yeah. So it would be hard, but at least you can check on that. Ronnie, if you want to go to our website and do our advanced search, in advanced search, you can just put the height that you preferred from 5'5" and up. Then the ladies the list of ladies will gonna show up on the filter. Although it might it's quite challenging to find the ladies that height, but height does not matter. Yeah. Yep. It's not about the physical. No matter how tall, how short she is, if she is not the right one for you, if you are not suitable to each other, then it's not gonna work anyway. So at least if you want 6'5", there's a lot of it's already like norms. I mean, it's normal to Filipinas to have a to have a relationship or a husband taller, 2 feet taller than than the Filipinas. So it does not matter, Ronnie. So just try if you are if you saw someone you're interested in with that height, then but don't close the windows and doors for some other opportunities that you might have. Just try 5 foot. I mean 5 foot or 5'2". I mean 5'2" and up, like that. But yes, just take time. It would take time. Spend time with scroll around with the ladies that we have on our site. Here's from Eric Lee. Rona, you always look better than before. Oh, really? You look stunning tonight. You have a lucky husband. Of course, you are lucky to each other. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you just keep on smiling, guys. Smiling is the best. Smiling and laughter is the best medicine. It makes you more younger. Yeah. I'm 32, but looks at least 20, at least maybe. Because I don't like to be stressed. I keep on looking for every small reason to smile. So I hope you guys, even with these times, the pandemic, don't stay positive. I mean, don't think about negative stuff. Just stay good vibes. Appreciate every little things that you have in your life right now at this moment. Your family, spend time with them, and just keep moving on and move your life into a better. If you are waiting, for you guys who are waiting for Philippines to reopen, just stay positive. Just keep your life going while waiting. Don't focus yourself on waiting on that time to come. But at least get it ready and keep smiling. Of course, that's number one beauty secret of me. So you guys, I hope you have those beauty secrets too with yourself. Here is from Paul Mazon. Hi, Rona. How are you and your family doing? Thank you so much, Paul. I just talked to you yesterday. I am doing well. I hope you are too. So stay safe, you guys, and keep smiling. Here's from Felix. Do Filipinos find it difficult to adapt to the United States? I live in Kentucky and have never seen a Filipino living here. It's not that difficult, Felix, to adapt in in United States, especially if you are being supportive to them. Just number one that's difficult to adapt from us is the food, of good food and away from our family. So for the food issue, you just have to introduce her to Asian markets that she can do grocery and she can cook Filipino foods that she wanted to. be supportive on when it comes to especially emotionally. So be there for her, be supportive on things that she can do in the house, she things that she doesn't appliances that she doesn't know to, just make sure be there for her to give instructions or how to do it. And then for families, just make sure that there is Wi-Fi connection for her to contact her family. So just two of those things that might be hard to adapt, but if you are there to be supportive and be there for her, then that would will be too easy. Because the main purpose we are here to risk or to risk, I mean, to have this challenge in our life is to be with you. So just be with us and stay with us. Stay with them. Here's from Mark Smus. Rana, I guess if I meet a Filipina, then she might not like the area of the US that I live in since I get snow. First of all, Mark, she would be excited to be in a snow since we've never been snow in the Philippines. But from the time being, she might get a little discouraged. It's because it's too cold or risky to go driving, or there's a lot of work to do the shovel thing in the snow. But Mark, it would be a little less difficult for her and easy to adopt as long as you are there to give her some details like do's and don'ts. Wear more clothes, be supportive, be there to warm her up, of course, because since you live in a snow, so it's cold. So as long as you are there to warm her up, not just physically, but her heart, as you being caring, as you being supportive and attentive and sensitive between her feelings and between her situation. So that won't be much of an issue. Here's from Brian. Hey Rana, when the Philippines opens up, how many of us guys will be able to come or will be limited because of COVID in the year 21,000? 2100. I mean, sorry, 2100. Am I right? Yeah. Lol. Just joking. Still patiently waiting. Good job, Brian. Just stay patiently waiting. The maximum we can get for every tour is 27 guys. I'm not clients. I'm not sure if it will be changed depending on the gathering or public gathering in Philippines, since for now they didn't provide us procedures or protocols or any COVID for the gathering, and especially for the tourists. But it probably if it will be lesser than 27, then maybe, I'm not sure if it will gonna happen or not, but our company are looking for probably going to add more tours in Cebu and in Davao, depending on the number of clients we have. So we will gonna set some arrangements with that, Brian. Of course, we wanted to make sure that safety first procedures for you guys, and the rest will follow, and we will let you know. Here is from Dennis. How soon should a man be expected to commit to a Filipina in terms of a serious relationship? It depends, Brian. Especially here in our dating agency, a matchmaking agency. In 7 days, you could be engaged in 7 days. I got engaged in 9 days with my husband. Yeah. And there is a lot, it depends on the progress you have with your with the ladies, with you and the chemistry you have, and then if all those are if both of you are in the same page and in the same frequency, then it could happen in a short 7 days. So for the ladies, of course, they will. It depends on you, since they don't want to assume, since you are also looking for a fiance or a future wife. You have tendency to, of course, you are going to date a lot of ladies before you commit to someone really special to you. So they just want to wait and see where it goes. As long as you are there to meet them up, as long as you give them, if you give them assurance to the lady, then it would be a serious relationship. But if there's this happen to that, like you're in a serious relationship, just make sure that she is don't that you are not giving her false hope. So if you are really ready to commit a serious relationship, then she will also going to. But if you're not, then she she of course she will not gonna assume of herself. Of course, it would be hurtful for her. So it depends. There is in 7 days, in 10 days, in 14 days. If it's still in 14 days and you're still not sure about her, then just give her time. Just stay communicate with her. Especially, like, there are also lots of some of guys who are, because you are already there, you have already rights, or you have already time to get their personal contact information once you meet them in person. So it depends on you guys. Here's from Wolf Gray Lens. Hi Rana, I'm 6'5". Would that be too tall for a Filipina? No, Wolf, it won't be too tall. It, of course, physical appearance does not matter to a Filipino woman, or when it comes to a serious relationship. For at first, it would be a little awkward for how to adjust. I mean, like, so to like keep on like staring up. So, but as long as you are in both know each other, the chemistry is there. As long as you like each other, then the relationship will gonna grow stronger, not by your height, but with by both of your hearts. Yeah. Here is from Abdul. Hi, good morning, Paul. Good morning, Abdul. How are you? Welcome to our Philippine webcast. Here is from Mark Smoose. Rana, I am 5'11", and Eileen is 4'11". Yeah, that's great. It's not an issue, guys. It's not gonna be a big deal or a big issue for you who are looking for a serious relationship, and also for the ladies. They are going to judge you, or I mean look you or observe you by your personality, attitude, and if you are really sincere and loyal to what you feel with her. So that would be a great, as long as you're there to meet them and show them how you feel, show them your sincerity, that you are serious, then it's a big plus. It's a high percentage that you're gonna find what you're looking for. For Rick, for most Filipinas learn to drive before coming to the States. I mean, sorry. Do most Filipinas learn to drive before coming to States? No, Rick. Most of the Filipinas doesn't want, or it's hard for them to learn to drive. Most of them, it's because first, number one, they are scared because Philippine roads are too narrow. It's scary to drive. Number one, and number two is they don't have much like person, or like it's hard to, like, especially when you're average or below average type of family, then it's hard for you to get a car to practice with. So it would be, Rick, it would be easier for her to start driving here in here in United States, it's easy for her to adjust with the road. There's not much traffic, and especially in the Philippines, it's scary because there's a lot of motorcycle or single motorcycle who just pop up with anywhere, any direction. So it's scary. So yeah, but if it depends on your conversation, it depends on both of her opinion and the availability of things that needed. So um, it would be wonderful, of course, to be here to start our learning here. But Rick, don't forget, there's a high percentage that you're going to fight when it comes to driving. So just let her do the driving lesson or driving lesson than you itself teaching her, because it would be start a war. I mean, a fight. Here is from Neil. How many Filipinas have a degree or skill that can be useful in Westerner country beyond nursing? There is not much when it comes to especially caregiving. Nursing or caregiving skill. Beautician skills, massage skills. There are few who can. You just have to be more practical when it comes to experiencing. Practical experience here in United States and in the Philippines. So there are still few of them, Neil. You can just Google it or yep. So that's it. Here is from teaching, of course. Teaching or teacher. What else? Being computer literate, like that. Secretarial. Here is from Eric Lee. Watch out where the huskies go. Don't you eat no yellow snow. See, that's the first lesson I've heard from my my Filipinas here when I first started. I first visit the snow area. So yellow snow, beware. Yeah. So just give her information, details, the do's and don'ts, and the bewares of. She'll be good. She'll do good. Here is from Jessie. Are the women really interested in a relationship or looking for someone to buy them things? Jessie, here in our agency, most or almost all of the ladies are really interested into looking for a serious relationship or possible marriage. That is why here in our company we filter those some risk that the other online dating can offer. That is why first we have interviews from the ladies, orientations. We check their validations when it comes to legally single, that they are really that they're valid IDs, to make sure that they are who they really are. And we interviewed most of the ladies who are on this size or in this agency. They applied personally, and they knew our agency. It's because of the reference from other ladies that has been here, our husband in our agency. So they're interested. They are tired. They got tired of meeting or in a relationship with the local Filipinos. They wanted to have assurance when it comes to future. They wanted to loyalty from the Westerners that can offer. And of course, Westerners are more into responsibility when it comes to family. Yeah. they already heard they already heard enough or experienced enough. They wanted to have an opportunity to meet someone from other country. Here is from Mark. Thank you for the webcast. You are a great speaker. Thank you so much. My question is, do the young girls really like those old men, or is it a mean to a new lifestyle? When they get to a new country, there are many temptations for younger men. Does the agency have any statistics on how long the marriage lasts? Thank you so much. We have no statistics as to how last, but assuming that we have stay in contact with the couples that we have on, successful couples that we have, 80% to 90% is still in marriage, still getting stronger. It's because Mark, that is why a lot of younger girls are more into old men. It's because old men gives assurance of loyalty. Loyalty when it comes to relationship, that it will be hard for them to look for someone better than them. Yeah, the anxiety of a woman, of a Filipina, for you to find someone better than her, or someone in other than her would be too small. And the other one is stability when it comes to family and financially. When you're older, of course, and Westerners and older Westerners are more have stable when it comes financially and building with a family. They have more time to be with a family. It's because they are stable enough when it comes to financial, and they are more experienced enough to handle the relationship and the family. Yeah. And then the next one would be it's just that they can be yeah, I think that's all. A loyalty, and then the stability when it comes to family. Yeah. So age does not matter when it comes to Filipino relationship. I mean, yeah, number 3 would be marriage itself, culture, marriage itself in the Philippines. Filipinas learned, we grow up valuing family. We grow up being family oriented and value marriage itself. Once you become married, it's for a lifetime partnership. It's better or for worse. There's no divorce, or there's no attitude of once you get married. Once it's not like a hot food that you ate and then when you got burned you spit it. No, it's for better for worse. You have to fight for it. That's why when it comes to marriage, you stick to it, and it's for a lifetime partnership that we believe in guidance with God. We are God-fearing personality and Filipinos. Yeah, that's the 3 most important thing why they choose older guys. Yeah. More responsible. Here's from Maximus. Rona, is it better for me to teach my Filipina to drive, or have a driving school teach them? Mark, it's better for you to have her a driving school teach her. Yeah, it's because there's a lot of tendency. I've seen a lot of based on my experience and based also on a lot of experience from our ladies here in the United States. There's a big tendency that you're going to end up fighting when it comes to driving. When it comes to driving, there are some ladies who walk out in the middle of the road. It's because they fight. She can't. The ladies can't concentrate. It's because you're too much talking. There's too much pressure within her concentrating on the road and concentrating listening to what you're saying. So it's too much for her. It's too difficult for her to handle. So it would be better for someone to teach her. It's because when someone teach her, she doesn't have like she has no tendency of fighting back because it's a teacher. We respect our teachers. But if it's our husband, we have the right to talk back or to share our opinion. It's because it's our husband. Yeah. So that's why it's better, Mark, for you to have her enroll to a driving lessons. To all of you guys, just pay attention. Here is from Eric Lee. Rona, I keep thinking that the Filipinas will open in January. Philippines will open in January. That seems like a reasonable guess. Yes, Eric, we have been waiting for that for the government to just release reopen up news. It's because the last time we heard from them, they were going to release a update news by December. Because by December, they're going to count down again how many percentage of the Filipinos have received vaccination to at least minimize the surge of COVID cases. Here is from Santino. Do the parents of these women get upset when they marry foreigners? No, Santino. Of course, they will going to value or respect the ladies' opinions or their daughter's opinions, as long as you showed them that their daughter is being taken care of. Their daughter, or you assure them that their daughter will be taken care of, will be in good hands, and that you are a good guy. Because for those parents, of course, as a Filipino parents, all we wanted is for their kids or their daughters to be safe, to assure that she will have a happy life, happy marriage, and a good life when it comes to stability in a future. Yeah. So that's all. As long as their daughters are happy, then there will be supportive. But there are some only very few of parents who are a little bit strict when it comes to foreigners. They are, of course, I have those like my aunts. My parents are very supportive to me on my marriage. My husband is older than my parents, yes, but they are still supportive. They saw Rob being cared and loved me for who I am, for my family. Rob showed my parents that I am going to be loved. I am going to be taken care of by Rob. So yes, it does not matter as long as they see that their kids are happy. Yeah. So just to you guys, just show them that you're the right person. Be brave, be courageous, be honest, to show them that I am the right one for your kids. I am good. I am good. I am better for your daughter. She will be loved, and don't worry, she will be safe with me. Like that. Show them those feelings. Because you guys as a parents, just put yourself in the shoes of the lady's parents. Then if they're satisfied, then they will not hinder your relationship together with her. Here is from Corner. What is your favorite thing about living in America? Favorite thing? Let's see. Of course, being with my husband here in America. Driving. Yeah, I love driving. It's easy for me to go everywhere I want to go, as long as it's at least 1 hour drive. Yeah, enough. That's thing. The thing. One more thing is the two is like, although I took it for granted, like when it comes to here, I can eat cake no matter whenever I want. I can eat ice cream whenever I want, or eat whatever I want, like from the time being, like that. But in the Philippines, because of course scarcity of money, the your salary will come and go like that. The available we I can only have like cake or ice cream on special occasions, or especially in payday. But here, I love what I have, and I am grateful for it. I appreciate a lot of things that I have now. That is why I'm sharing it with my family, and I'm grateful with my husband for being supportive. And so you guys just being supportive and take it for granted. I just not too sure it's because like we are holding cash in the Philippines. It's rarely, or like only average people, or to high people with that credit cards like that. So it's quite amusing. Yeah. So a corner, as long as you are supportive, you encourage the ladies. Just make sure that those ladies are all. I mean, it's okay to let her assume, as long as you gave her limitations. Because for me, I know my limitations when it comes to money, because it's credit card, just like that, like in and out, I mean, punch in, punch out like that when it comes to card. But at least you will encourage the girls to know their limitations like that, because it's also hard. Be careful what you wish for when it comes to credit card. Like, oh my god, they're so expensive here. Yeah, so to those high-end brands. Yeah. Here is from Jeffrey Taylor. Last message is from Jeffrey Taylor. Here is what he says. Good evening, Rana. Do the women ever feel bad when they aren't chosen by guys they may be interested in? Yes, Taylor, they are a little bit feel, it's not bad, but feel sad. But of course, they already know how the agency goes, how the dating goes. As long as you don't give her false hope. Of course, for us ourselves, we wanted to at least put some blocks, or put some. We wanted to know our limits, or to know what we can do. If it's not for us, then we don't want to assume on something that would hurt us in the future. So they already know. They already know that you are going to date some other guys. So may the God be with us. May if it's really you, then same goes to the ladies. If she doesn't want, if she doesn't like you, then she will going to give a space, like give you time to pick up who's the best for you. They don't want to waste their time with you, because they might be someone who is really interested to them. So same goes to you guys. If you don't like the lady, don't waste your time with that particular lady. Just move on and meet some other ladies that you might have a chance with, or you might be the one for you. So both sides, just for you guys, just respect the ladies. Don't give false hope and assurance or promises that you don't, or you might not gonna do in the future. So just be careful and stay honest with yourself, and with your feelings, of course. For you guys, thank you so much for those questions. I really love all the questions I've got from you. I so appreciate all the questions, and that's a wonderful question for you guys. If you have more questions or any inquiries you want to know, don't forget to contact me or call me at our Philippine hotline at 623-570-8505 or call our main office at 602-553-8178. You can also email me at afacebu dot rona, R-O-N-N-A, at gmail.com. So, afacebu.rona@gmail.com. Guys, thank you so much for watching our live show tonight. We appreciate all your interest in our company tour offers and services. See you again, by the way, next Wednesday, and that would be on October 20. Have a wonderful evening and stay safe and stay happy. Keep smiling, guys, okay? The best thing, a secret for look young is to stay healthy and keep smiling, okay? Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe, stay positive, keep moving forward, and make sure to be happy, because all of you guys have the right to be happy, same as me and same as everyone else. Thank you so much for watching.
Again, and today we are going to take you on one of the truly unique date experiences here in Cebu, which is circa 1900. As you can see, circa 1900 is very near the waterfront, which means it's right in your neighborhood when you come here for the socials.
One of the more interesting features of circa 1900 is that it features an amazing pool right next to its bar and tapas. How many restaurants do you know are that well equipped? For a small fee, you can dip into the pool before dipping into the drinks there. The Belvedere is an amazing poolside function area that can serve a number of uses. And when you're done splashing, it's time to take a little walk into history. And I mean literally. Circa 1900 is a relaxed enclave of colonial charm mixed with modern menu options. Sitting pretty right next at the heart of Cebu. The restaurant itself got its name from the fact that when people started renovating this area, no one knew when the buildings actually stood for. So they called it Circa 1900, and it stuck. The restaurant opened in 2014 by Mr. Shrimsky and his wife, Aya, who were both the executive chef and manager of the place. The Shrimskys have really paid attention to the smallest details in their effort to create a world-class dining experience in Cebu City. The menu is international, with the freshest ingredients sourced locally. A bakery and tapas bar are also available for your morning and evening noshing needs. Oh look, even the koi are so koi. Is where the circa 1900 experience begins. Historically, Philippine presidents and even the late General Douglas MacArthur himself have visited these converted houses. If your date has a sweet tooth, then the noshery should be your next destination. This pastry and bakery workshop is definitely filled with amazing and scrumptious, delicious sweet treats. You can even watch them make, right behind this door, the wonders that you can definitely eat here at circa 1900. Cicada apparently got its name from the insects that were swarming when this place was still being built. But you won't find any insects on the inside though. Just a relaxing place to unwind with great appetizers and drinks.
Let's take a look inside. When you've taken in your fill of drinks and appetizers, it might be time to head upstairs and take in the view. One of the striking features for circa 1900 is something that you may not initially notice, which is the lighting. The Shrimpskis, which are the owners of the place, prefer a low-light natural ambience for their patron, the perfect place to have first conversations with your date. The upstairs function rooms are as elegantly laid as the rest of Casa Dos. You can almost feel 100 years of history. No visit to Casa Dos is complete without the breathtaking view from the balcony, which only gets better by the hour. And that's it, guys. Circa 1900 here in the amazing city of Cebu. A place where you can definitely take your date and have a good time. So what are you waiting for?
And that's just a small taste of what circa 1900 has to offer. The best part is, circa 1900 is right down the road from the waterfront, where you will be staying on your tour. So enjoy a lovely evening with a lovely lady in beautiful Cebu City, Philippines. Now back to you, Miss Rana.